Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Gruber Wired. I'm Mark Beach.
I'm John Dotson, and guess what? It's a hot one.
It's hot, hot, hot.
Hey, just to let everybody know, there is an extreme heat warning out there today.
Yes, it says it's 118 right now.
118,
so,
yeah.
So it probably is going to get to like 119.
But
and it's the official hottest August day on record.
On record.
Yep.
Now, it says it's 118, but you were also reading that it actually, the ambient temperature feels more like 123.
Real feel 123.
Real feel 123.
And that's in the shade, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, here in the studio today, I'm not wearing a hat. Why? Because it's 91 degrees.
It is, yeah. Well, we're having a little bit of an AC glitch, which is a great day to have it.
Yeah. The hottest day of the year.
We're thrilled. So if we go a little short today, if we don't quite make the half hour, and we'll be able to just keep checking John's head, and the more wet it gets and the more shiny it gets.
Yeah, thanks.
That's going to be our little countdown to end the show.
No, but on a serious note, if you're out there watching anywhere that there's a heat advisory, please do heed that. Drink plenty of fluids. Make sure you're staying indoors.
Yes.
And if you don't like water...
Hey, Cass.
Sorry, if you don't like water, you can always add like a lemon or a lime or any of the liquid IVs. Like, get your electrolytes up, because this heat is no joke, especially if you're riding motorcycles. Surprisingly, I've seen a few of them, and they are crazy.
Yeah, it's got to be like a hot blow dryer feel, I could imagine.
Yeah, you know how like sometimes when you're baking, you open the oven to check on it, you feel that wave of heat. That's exactly what it feels like.
We got some comments up there. I can't see them,
I think you're going to need to reduce the size of one of them there or something.
Oh, Highlander. Yeah, it's only 73. We're
Thanks,
dying
Highlander.
Here.
We can always count on you for some encouragement there. Yeah, I'm sure you can tell we're wilting today.
Yeah, it's fun though, right? I mean, it only happens once in a while.
Yeah. Well, this summer's been great.
So.
As Aaron was saying earlier, this summer's been great. I don't have any problem with this summer. We're not setting any records for consecutive 100-degree days like last year with 135 consecutive days.
I think that's why this summer feels a little more relaxed, because we're not seeing that
breaks
like we had last time.
Yeah, we get breaks.
Yeah.
It's good.
So, yeah, talk about breaks. My AC at my house broke.
Yeah, I'm noticing a theme here.
Yeah. So, it went down. We had to get a new unit put on. So we got to spend a nice night at 90-degree temperatures trying to sleep in the house. But now it's fixed, and it's cooled down, and it's great.
There you go. You're good for another 20 years.
Yeah, about 18, 20 years probably, right?
There you go. All right. So what are we talking about today, John?
We're going to talk about a little more about the technology that we're currently using, but we believe will be obsolete in, the near future.
We're going to say, see ya.
Yeah. So it's like, hey, boom, see ya. Things are changing, times change. We've seen this throughout history, right?
Yeah.
You can take a look back through history and see where things started out. For example, take the telephone and how it's progressed over the years.
Right.
And so there's some good examples of that out there. The first one I wanted to show and talk about, if you pull up number one, this is something that I think everybody uses on a daily basis, and this affects everyone. And that's going to be debit cards, credit card transactions, and so forth.
Yeah.
They're actually saying that this is not too far along, down the road here, where this is just an obsolete product that we'd have to carry around with us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, where do they think it's going to go? If people, some people don't have smartphones. You barely have one. So what?
Thanks.
So, I mean, what are people going to do?
No, they're just talking about the different things that we take. Mobile, you have Apple Pay, Google Pay, digital wallets. A digital wallet, actually, is different from a phone. It's an actual digital wallet, just like a wallet you carry.
Yeah.
But there's going to be different devices that come out for this purpose.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't use my phone to pay anything because the case on it blocks the signal, so I can't just do that with it. Yeah. I don't know what
tap. I imagine, to be quite honest with you, the way technology is going, I could see a day and time where we will have some sort of implant and a fingerprint, or just a fingerprint scan, to access your funds.
Yeah, no Mark of the Beast chip in your body. That's not happening.
No, but then I could see where you're going to see some of that, retina scans, maybe things like that.
Yeah.
Take place.
I don't know. We'll see. But then all your money is tied to your person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it's coming. That kind of leads us in number 2. Here's the thing of the past that should be taking place whether we like it or not, but passwords will be going away.
And they are pretty steadily. You know, I think my laptop at home does, you know, facial recognition now. So that's what my password is. Basically, I have a backup just in case I'm having a particularly weird face day or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it has it has that going on.
Yeah, we're seeing biometrics all across the board, right? For instance, I just got my wife a new gun safe not too long ago, and it uses biometrics to be able to open it.
Yeah.
So you're seeing the biometrics come around in many different phases. Our phones, I know you can use fingerprint scanning on your phones. There's also retina scans on phones now.
Yep.
To unlock them. But vehicles, my wife purchased a new vehicle, and it too has the fingerprint scan on the door handle.
Oh, nice.
To be able to lock or unlock the vehicle when you want to.
Right.
You know, so this technology's there and it's coming. Major Tom says, get rid of a simple debit card to carry a digital wallet seems unnecessary. Yeah, I could see that. You're still carrying one either way, right?
Right. And then all of your stuff is in one thing instead of on, you know, your cards are separate for different things.
Yeah.
You never know. I mean, I think as long as we have the option to pay cash and everything is still good that way. You know, some businesses don't allow cash anymore.
I know. Cash might be going. I mean, take a look at what happened with checks.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody has a checkbook anymore. They're available
I
still.
have one.
You know.
I write checks.
Do you? You're one of the few.
Not at the grocery store, though. Yeah, but I pay bills with checks.
Highlander says, my Apple 15 has facial recognition. I have no idea what any of my passwords are.
That's the bad thing, too, because, you know, you lose your phone or you're away from your phone. Let's put it that way. You're separated. How many numbers in your phone do you have memorized that you could actually call somebody
Not
from somebody
like I
else?
used to. The funny thing is I can remember the
Your phone number
from when I grew up. I
Yep.
remember my grandparents' number.
Yep.
But if you ask me my wife's phone number currently right now,
Yeah.
I'd have to go to my phone and look it up.
Yeah. It's the truth.
It is.
Yeah.
Number 3, we deal in this. If you want to show picture number 3, gas-powered vehicles. Yes, they're going to be around for some time to come, but electric and other forms are in the marketplace, and they're going to be taking more control over time. This one, I think, is going to take some time to get rid of. As far as gas-powered vehicles, I personally don't see it going all the way out, but they're saying that the switch is coming.
Well, I mean, this is a gradual thing like anything else. I think that, you know, really electric powered vehicles, autonomous vehicles, self-driving cars, all that kind of stuff is it's out there, but I think that the technology is going to have to be put in place for like smart roads.
Sure.
Where they have sensors built in and the car can talk to the road and then it knows what's going on up ahead and it can plan, you know, that kind of stuff. So,
yeah. Twitter, we got Millennial Cassie there. What's a check? Oh, boy. You want to explain a check, Mark?
yeah.
I can explain a check.
I think she's being facetious.
I think
go
so,
ahead,
but
Cass.
still. What you got, Cass?
Oh, I was going to say I can explain it a check. I actually used to write them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a
I don't anymore.
book of checks. It
And then you write the number
It's a
on
piece
the
of
check.
paper. It's a piece of paper. Let's break it down to the simplest terms. It's a piece of paper with these little pictures on it, and you can customize whatever kind of picture you want on this piece of paper, and it comes in a bound book. And then in that bound book, each check has its own individual number. And down at the bottom, it has special printing, magnetic printing that has your account number on it and your routing number on it.
Yeah, basically, it's a legal IOU,
Yeah.
right? A legal document piece of paper that's an IOU, and
You're
you just fill it out.
You're basically making your own money for whatever denomination it is, right?
Exactly.
You're writing your own money.
Oh, boy, this is fun. Let's go to picture number 4. Cable and satellite TV. This is a big one, right? Because we're seeing all the streaming coming through and so forth. I still think there's going to be a need for the cable, only because we need to be hardwired somewhere in the systems typically.
Yeah,
right?
you know, the cable for the internet for
Correct.
sure.
Yeah, that for sure.
But I've stopped. I've unplugged as far as TV goes and just used streaming, and I have a digital antenna.
Oh, okay.
So I get the free local stuff.
All the airwave stuff.
Yeah, anything I want to see local, and then the rest of it's streaming.
Yeah.
That seems to be the best setup for me anyway. And
Yeah.
it wasn't hard to do. You know, you buy a digital antenna off of Amazon, and for me, all I had to do was it's magnetic. Just stick it against the wall, and it works.
That's what I did at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you using YouTube TV or something for all your other channels?
Nope.
Just other platforms?
Nope. I have MLB TV I got it free with T-Mobile, except for the D-backs package, which I don't know if I'm going to renew that next year. But there's no
Right?
you can't tell any bitterness in my voice, can you?
No.
But then I have Hulu, Netflix, Amazon, Max, which is HBO, Disney.
Yeah.
Am I leaving anybody out?
How many of those you actually pay for versus pirating off of somebody else?
I pay. Well, people use my Netflix, Hulu, and my Max, and then I use my daughter's Disney.
There's a lot of that sharing going on. I know they're trying to stop that, but
Yeah.
it's just nature of the beast, right?
Yeah,
It's going to
And
happen.
then I also have Peacock. You know, and what's the other channel? I can't think of it
Now,
right
see,
now.
at the end of the day,
Paramount Plus.
if you were to
for all
go
the
out
Star
and
Trek stuff,
pay
yeah.
for all those,
Yeah.
I mean, you're back up to where we would say, oh, man, cable's getting expensive.
Yeah, but except when you
through all
pay
the
for that
different
with
platforms.
cable, if you pay that price, you're not going to get all the stuff you're getting
Correct.
with that, because
Correct.
then you're getting 2,000 channels you're never going to watch, and all the premium channels you still have to pay for.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, you know what? Let's just go down that road instead.
And satellite TV on the other side of this, it's just kind of DirecTV is just
And
I mean,
Apple
it's out
TV. I have
there.
Apple TV
You have
too.
Apple
yeah.
TV.
Yeah.
But that's another thing that satellite TV is just kind of going to the wayside. You know, they're saying it's going to be gone soon.
I mean, I get the attraction to satellite TV because there's no cable coming into the house. It's all, I mean, there is, but it's just the satellite. It's
Yeah.
wherever you are. Like I remember way back when, so we're talking about in the like 1995, 96.
Go
I had
back.
DirecTV.
You know, like 1840, 1850.
No, I had DirecTV. Moved from here to North Carolina. Went and put that dish on my roof when we moved into our house, and installed it myself, and had TV instantly.
Connected right up?
Connected
Okay.
right up, and not only that, but it still thought I was in Arizona, so I got all my Arizona channels, which was really cool for a while, and then they
That was
figured
cool.
it out. But yeah, I was watching local news and everything. I felt like I didn't leave home.
Wow, and things like, you know, the innovation of Starlink and these other programs are going to be out
Right.
there. That just changes the whole scope and nature of it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, satellite TV. I don't know that that's necessarily going to go anywhere. Although I think that you're right. I think there'll be an evolution to it.
It'll evolve
Yeah.
for sure. Number 5, this one to an extent coming up here, landline phones, right? Over
Yeah.
time, you see the progression of phones and nature of itself. But here's the thing. Landline phones, I believe, are just pretty much non-existent in residential anymore because
Right.
everybody has one of these, right?
Right.
But businesses is a different story.
Yeah.
There's still going to be landline phones.
Well, and I
but
know we
think it's
use
be
VoIP here.
business. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of VoIP replacements, but I also think that the landline stuff still needs to be there for like security alarms and things like that. You
Yeah,
need that
emergency
phone.
purposes. You still need to be hardwired in somewhere.
Well, I
along
think
the
that's
road.
where, I think that's what they use, you know, those copper pairs for when they're triggering the alarms and everything. I don't think although they could be doing wireless stuff now, but I think a lot of it's
Yeah,
still
I don't know.
hardwired. Yeah.
How many people do you know could still use a rotary phone?
Right? There's some pretty funny YouTubes on it.
Cass is like, I can't.
Cass is an old soul. Yeah, By the way, while we're talking, if anybody has any feedback on something that you think is going away, feel free to type that in the comments as well. We'd love to hear what you think is going to happen with technology and what you think might be disappearing. So what else do we got?
So much. Number 6, physical media. So DVDs, Blu-rays, all that stuff. So yeah, DVDs. I think we all know this. There's still some out there, and they're still used, but they're not pushed as much. You don't see the red boxes much anymore sitting around the stores.
You know, it's funny because it was maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, the transition actually started swinging the other way, where people, meaning younger people, wanted to actually have physical things instead of digital media. Digital music and all that. So they started to want the records again and the CDs and things like that. People were like, no, I want to actually have a thing instead of streaming something.
Yeah, Cass?
It's funny you say that because for my sister's birthday, other than me going to visit her, she wanted a digital camera, like and I'm using the term old school very loosely because I also grew up with the really old cameras because my grandfather used to work for Kodak, so pretty much any camera that Kodak had made I have seen and held and played with. But she wanted one of those digital cameras because she wanted the aesthetic and having a physical camera other than having to use her phone.
Okay,
Right.
Sure.
Yeah, and it even goes further than that because some of the, one our other list that we were going to talk about in a little while talks about stuff that went away and looked like it was going to become extinct and now is making a comeback, and actually film cameras are part of that.
The Polaroid cameras have come back of all things.
You think about that. Those where they make the little mini Polaroids, and it's kind of funny because I bought one of those printers that prints those out. Yeah. Right. And we actually used it here for our time capsule.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So you put the pack of film in, and then I printed them all off from my phone, from pictures on my phone, which was kind of cool. And I did that when I used to do Uber. Right. I'd go, hey, because that's why I originally bought it. I'm like, hey, you guys want a picture of your night or whatever? Take a picture, print it out, and give it to them.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because here's the thing. Yeah, people seem to go back around in circles, right?
Yeah.
Why? Because it's new to them where it might not be so new to us, even what we had in our lifetime. We see this in right now in movies and TV.
Yeah.
It's the same script we saw when we were young, but it's remade for the younger generation today. And then I'll watch it and go, I've seen that movie before.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you see this with technology as well.
Yeah. I think we need to change the picture. People are getting disturbed. I think we lost half our viewers. There you go. Thank you.
Don,
don't forget to hit that like button, folks.
The one thing that won't come back is John's hair. I'm working on that, okay?
Bravo.
Rachel Tom says that looks like a fun movie. Man, here's another thing that's kind of disappearing is a traditional light switch and fax machines. We still use fax here, for the moment, but that's another place where I could see being replaced. Traditional light switches, we're starting to see more apps to be able to control lighting and things within your home, right? Smart houses, and those types of things. So some of that is going to be kind of just moving to the wayside.
Man, I mean, we still have a fax machine cranking here.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. It sits right behind where I'm at, and man, I hear that thing blaze sometimes. Yep. Okay, what else we got?
Let's see here. Number 9, retail point of sales terminals. So,
they keep threatening about, having these smart checkout lines where you just throw all your stuff in your basket and you walk up to the thing and it knows everything that's in your basket and gives you a total. without having to do it. But then how do the groceries get bagged?
Good question. You have to do yourself, right? No,
They
I
gotta
can
come
see
out
they're
anyway.
getting there though, because now, especially at Walmart, I don't know if you've been there recently. They're all digital price tags.
Yeah.
You can actually go up to a price tag now, and it's got QR code on it.
Yeah.
So you can sit there and scan it. So I think the next
a
evolution
pain.
is going to be there. You go into the store and you're going to go around. You're going to put in the cart, scan, put in the cart.
Yeah.
And you get
Well,
to
they
the
do
end,
have-
check out, and off you go.
Well, they do have that. It's like for people who do DoorDash grocery shopping,
Yeah.
or what's the other one? Instacart.
Instacart, yeah.
They scan everything that they buy. They scan it.
But that's going to become more on
Yep.
a larger scale, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's coming along. One last thing. Let's see here. Do we have a last picture there? Number 10. DSL and cable internet.
That's gonna
fiber,
screw you up.
5G are so much faster.
That's gonna screw you
Yeah,
up.
right.
You're gonna have to finally get off the DSL.
I know. Hey, it works, man. They make fun of me because we have our internet provider and service. I pay like $14.99 a month, and I have for years. Yes, it's not the greatest service, but it works to accomplish our needs
John is the resistance.
until you get to after 110. We have noticed after 110, we have problems. You really can't use it.
The cable gets too hot.
It just gets too hot.
Kinda like us
we
in
live in
here.
an older 1960s home, and so the cable line, actually, the infrastructure coming in is Category 3 line.
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
what happens is we've noticed after 110 degrees, it expands and causes lots of interruption and
Right.
lots of problems and issues with crosstalk. So
Right.
it's just a problem of the environment, not the service provider themselves.
Right. Yeah. And fiber doesn't have that problem, John.
No, it doesn't. I know. Need more fiber.
Oh, boy.
Long term, they're saying coming up in the future, watch out, emails will be changing.
Yeah.
Especially with the collaboration of tools like Slack, Teams, project-based messaging systems. Desktop PCs, they're saying, will probably be on the outs in the near future. I don't know. They're still practical. They still work,
Yeah.
So that one's kind of iffy about.
I mean, the power of the PC is in your hand even, right? So
Yeah,
it's
nowadays.
kind of like at some point you do definitely want to have a little bit, bigger screens to do editing and all that kind of stuff. And software as a service is great for some things, but impractical for others.
DSL, good grief. That hamster must be tired running on that wheel.
No kidding, right? You aren't joking.
No joke at all. Let's see. So let's talk about things that are coming back that once we had, and then they kind of faded away and kind of went out to the wayside.
Yeah.
And making a return. You mentioned before vinyl records.
Yeah.
Huge push for vinyl coming back in nowadays.
Went away. All the record stores went away. Couldn't find them, and now they're making a resurgence.
They are.
They're starting to make wax again.
Yeah.
Or vinyl.
They still cut
Yeah.
vinyl for all these new albums. They're out
Yeah.
there, but it's on a limited basis.
Yeah, and people are. You
really
can
nice.
easily find record players online, and they're a little more high tech. You can take a record and actually pop a USB in there, and it'll record the record to the USB.
Yeah.
But there's all kinds of tech in there.
Yeah. What else you got on your list here coming back?
We got. So we talked about the cameras. Oh, retro video games.
Yeah,
Right?
Like the old school Mario.
Yeah,
like
the Atari.
original,
Well,
the Atari
like the
Pong
Ataris.
and
You can buy a console that looks like an old Atari, but it's got all the games in it, right?
yeah,
Baked in
yep,
to the
all
to
in
the
that
thing.
one. Cass, hey,
Did you know Pong was the very first video game to ever be made?
I did.
The
I
very
played
first one.
Pong.
I think we all did,
and
didn't we?
my brother my brother was like, hey, there was a place at Scottsdale and Shea. Before there was anything there was a Jerry's fruit stand in a dirt field, or
picturing
Jerry's
that.
Fruit Market it was called, and it was just a shack or whatever. But he had a pinball machine, and then he got a Pong machine in there. And my brother, so he was in high school, so I was just little, we would go up there and play. It was kind of cool.
Pinball. There you go. There's a game.
Pinball, yeah.
Pinball. Love pinball, man.
Pinball's great.
Castles and Coasters over here by
Yeah.
Metro has a pinball ring inside of it. You can go in there and play pinball.
Well, there's a whole
over and over again.
arcade, like it's downtown Phoenix somewhere. I forget what it's called.
Cobra Arcade.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all the retro school games.
What's
You can
old
play
is new,
Rampage,
man,
you
I'm
know.
telling you.
Cubert. Remember Cubert?
Yeah.
He's still popping around there. But yeah, Cobra Arcade is the name of that place.
Okay.
I think it's down on 2nd Street. But
Yeah, it's
you have
down
to
there.
look it up, but
but
yeah.
very cool place.
Yeah, you kind of see that nostalgic type of activities coming back. And it, like I said, it's not recycling, I don't say, but it just, some things just keep recycling.
Yeah,
That's the
well,
term
I
I'm looking
mean,
for.
People thought that they were over it, but then not so much. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, well, sometimes when you come up with the next great thing or a better solution to something like music, and it goes from records and 8-tracks and cassettes, and then they have the CDs, and then they have digital music, right?
Yeah.
At some point you go, well, we really didn't need to improve on it. There was no pain point.
Well,
It was
yeah.
it was better when it was previous tech.
Well, you just take a look at the music industry now and what's taking place. These kids nowadays know everything from Taylor Swift on through, right?
Right.
But at the same time, too, they know Queen.
Yeah.
They know Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
I mean, so, yeah.
And you couldn't achieve the volume of availability of music without the digital platforms that there is. Totally get that, but as far as quality, if you listen, whether it's on a reel-to-reel tape or a vinyl, with the warm tones and all that, just can't be replicated on digital.
It has to be
So,
analog.
Yeah.
I mean, there was something to be said for that. I mean,
Yeah.
analog, the way it flew and blended together, and it wasn't such precise numbers,
Right.
just had a different ring, a different feel to it.
Yes. And you know what isn't obsolete?
What's that?
Gruber Tech.
That's right.
We always have the latest stuff, and we keep going down the road. But we keep what we're used to too. We keep what's standard, but we're always looking our eyes forward with fiber, MPO, MTP stuff, Neutrik cables now, Ethercon cables, all that kind of stuff. We're always looking ahead. We don't forget our past.
No, we can't forget the past because that's what got us here.
There you go.
know? And then don't forget all the custom availability that we have to do, all that custom work that we do.
Yep.
We're not just your basic, commodities type of shop. If you have a cable that needs repaired, if you have a specific need for a cable line or an installation that you're working on
Right.
that you may have to, say, hey, rethink it a little bit, that's where we come in with our custom line of materials.
Yep, 100%. Well, it's been fun. We don't what?
Gino Suarez says, my old team will be obsolete next year.
Yeah, it was that Harry doing
I don't know
Gino.
who that is. Is that Harry?
We miss you, Gino.
Oh, boy. You
That's
know
all
what?
right.
That's the one thing I'll never become obsolete is people.
Yeah,
We're here. We're going to be here for you.
I know some people who would like to make us obsolete, but we can talk about that another time, probably on a different podcast. But anyway, we appreciate you being here. We're here every Thursday at 3 p.m. Arizona time. We like, subscribe, and share this podcast. We're honored to have you with us every week. For now, I'm Mark Beach.
I'm John Dotson, and thank you once again.